Hi guys, this is Evelyn, and I'm here showing you my submission to Markeisha, which is Staplem1 here on YouTube, and we are participating in the Embeddy's Swap Challenge, which is the pocket of embellishments, which Tammy was so nice to create and has hooked us on this. So I will be swapping with Markeisha, and this is what I came up with. Markeisha, I hope you like it. The paper that I chose was the Tilda paper. It's called Garden Party, and what we had to do was we had to do a kind of a box and fill it up with different tags and different embellishments that we all could use in some of our projects. So let's begin. This is a little pocket that I made with one of those recollection craft envelopes that so many of us have, and we just don't know what to do because the cards, if you put too many embellishments on the cards, they won't fit in the envelope. So what I did was I just covered it with some pretty paper and I embellished it. I put like a belly band and I filled it up with some clothespins that Markeisha could use on some of her projects. And I also included some seam binding, which Markeisha, you could reuse this flower. It's just pinned on there. And I also included some pretty envelopes. And as you can see, it's like a pocket within a pocket. And this is the craft envelope that I was telling you about. This tag that I made out of an old box. I just stripped the cardboard box. I painted it. I used the Sizzix die and I created a pin cushion out of the frame Sizzix die. These are some of the pins that I've created. And I just embellished it. Like I said, I painted it, and if you can, see in the back, it's just a regular box. I was thinking that maybe Markeisha could use it for her pins, or she could just take it apart and maybe use it on another project, or just insert it in an album, or keep it as is. So that's another embellishment. And here is another tag that I made, again, with that pretty Tilda paper, the Garden Party paper. And what I did was I made two little, I altered two little of these organza bags. And in this one I put some little bird embellishments. I think they're white doves. And here is the back. I just tied it with some seam binding that she can reuse. And all these tags, Markeisha, you could use them again if you want, or if you just want to leave them in the box, that's that's totally up to you. In this tag, I made some metal embellishments. These are like these labels, and I just put some dangles. This you can pop off. It's also a metal embellishment. I embellished, or I should say I altered this key, and I also altered this little resin flower with some small doilies in the back. And again, everything you can pop off and you could reuse. And this is the back of that tag. I mean, I just love that Tilda paper, is just to die for. Here is another tag that I made. This you can pop off. It's a heart. You can pop it off. And I made these little kind of little tags that I stamped with little bears. I made these out of manila file folders. And I also have a die that cuts out these really cute little envelopes. So I was thinking you could use these as thank you cards, or maybe use them in one of your projects, in a mini album, or use them in a tag. Look how pretty. I mean, this paper is just like so pretty. You don't even want to embellish it because it's such a pretty paper. And this is the back. And I just made a little pocket with some lace and put some beading in the bottom. I'll just put this down. This was part of that tag which fell out. And again, I just want to show you the box. The box that I used was a hand towel box. And again, this is the Tilda paper. And I just really love the pink and green combo. I just want to let Markeisha know that some of these flowers I made. I made this flower with the EK Success Punch and just put some glitter on it. And I made this one and this one, actually 3 flowers. And these two, I don't know if where I purchased them from, but these 3 main flowers I did make myself, and I put this chipboard round kind of frame piece from Sizzix, some cheesecloth, and that's basically how I decorated it. I didn't want to put too many things on there because that paper is so pretty that you really don't want to cover it up. Another thing, because the problem with this swap is that you just don't know how to stop. Another thing that I made for Markeisha is I made her this little pouch. I don't know if you guys remember these little pouches that we got from Michael's a while back. And I just decorated it with some trim. This is the back. These were the canvas bags. And on the inside, I had made these, but I couldn't get them to fit in the box because I miscalculated the size and the chunkiness of the tags. So I just made, altered these little tubes that they sell in Michael's. I think they're meant for glitter, but I'm not really sure. And I just put some buttons on there and some glitter. This one has some giant pearls. This one has some pins from my stash, different pins, and some bling buttons, a button on the top. And this one has some pretty beads that I'm hoping Markeisha could use. And I'm also including a card that I made. I'm gonna have to go quicker now because I'm going low on battery. Some trims from Markeisha, also with the same paper from Garden Party. Markeisha, I'm also including this flower that I made, a Tutu Amy flower, this giant stick pin with some really pretty lacy material. This is the back, and it's tied in some seam binding that you can use. And lastly, Markeisha, a shabby flower that I made. And I'm also including some chipboard and some extra paper and some die cuts from the Garden Party from the Tilda collection. So these are the things that I'm sending out to you. I hope you like them. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment. And thanks for watching. Bye, Markeisha.